All right. Yakama MTG. Holiday Cube. Draft. Okay. So, what to do here? I'm just gonna go Batter Skull. We could do Show and Tell. Show and Tell be fine, but I think I just want to do Batter Skull. Later, Jeff. All right, so we're doing our first live stream. So this is going out on Twitch, and then we'll be up on YouTube as well. And we're gonna see how terrible I can do here. I've been not doing great on these drafts, so things have not been going my way. Okay. Lots of different options here. I'm trying to remember what I passed up in the first pack. Let's do none of these cards are like calling my name. Tezzret's fine, but I don't know if I want to do blue-black right away. Awakening Zone is good, but it's kind of slow. I think I'm just going to take the Stays. No, let's take Lotus Cobra or Young Pyromancer. No, we're going to take Tezzeret. We're going to go Artifacts. We're doing it. And then we see no Artifacts. Duplicate isn't worth really playing. This pack is pretty unexciting. I think none of these packs have been great. We could take Blade Splicer. That doesn't seem great. Just take all dual lands. I'm at a loss for words with this pack. I think I'm going to take this Repeal. It's really unexciting. It's like a really lame pick. I'll take the Avenger, and maybe green is open. Last minute change. Last second change. Okay. Jeff wants me to go dual lands. We got a couple options here. We could take a Beast Within. We could take a Lightning Bolt. And none of these cards are great. I think we could take an Upheaval. I don't think that's what we're going with. Take a Gruul Signet. These packs are terrible. I'm pretty lost on where I'm going to go from here. Oh, man. Let's take Search for Tomorrow and just move into green. Passing my boy Ralzak. Gotta do it. Search for Tomorrow is pretty lame now. Alright, search for tomorrow it is. I don't think we're playing Tezzeret. I think that was a bad pick. I can't remember what we took, what we could have taken over it. We'll take this Tribe Elder over the Dragon Lord. Dragon Lord's fine, but there's a lot of cool stuff we could do for 7 mana. We'll take the Tribe Elder. And Recurring Nightmare brings it all around. Hymn to Chark would be good, Survival would be good, but getting a Recurring Nightmare this early and 6 pick, which means it's almost well around the table, puts us kind of where we want to go. Like my favorite deck. Guess we'll just take a Garrick here. Yeah, that seems fine. Sorry, I'm still just getting everything set up. So, Life of the Loam allows us to dredge. Bazaar would be actually pretty good. Garrick Apex is not bad. Inquisition would be good too. But with Reoccurring Nightmare, we can put stuff in the yard. Now we can kind of focus on doing that. Woodland Cemetery, we're just going to take Termaglyph. Wickening Zone, not really. Braids works. We could take Braids. Beast Within our Corpse Dance. Let's take the little bit of reanimation that we've got. Drinking some soda. All right. So, not the greatest pack one. But it's okay. Reoccurring Nightmare can do some really cool stuff. Got the Bazaar to put stuff in our graveyard. We've got one thing to put in the graveyard so far, so we're looking for like Grizzlebrand and Shieldred and Elzeric came all the way back. We're not going to play it, but Dragon Lord Tarkus, fine. And there's an Ajani. Okay, seems okay. We can do some stuff. Okay. The question I have is, okay, so I've got Thran Dynamo, which would be good. Avacyn's Pilgrim would be good. Terastodon would be good. There's an Ugin here, though. An Ugin is the ultimate like cleanup card. I really want to take this Terastodon. I really do. But I think since we are playing green, there'll be ways to ramp out. Obviously, we're not getting this Thran Dynamo back. So we could just take Ugin. Or we could just stick to the plan and take Terastodon, because it's kind of where we want to be. It's something large and in charge that we can put in our graveyard and get back with Reoccurring Nightmare. Hopefully, maybe we can find like Living Death. So I am going to pass the Ugin. I hate doing it. I really hate passing Ugin. But we're going to take this Terastodon. Wormcoil Engine. Elves would be good. This would be okay. Progenitus to be okay if we got like natural order. Is that what it's called? That could be alright. We'll just take this Worm Coil though, because it shouldn't be too hard to play on its own. And when it dies, it does stuff. And Barrel Rights, I wouldn't mind if that came back. Entomb. There's a Courser. Crucible Worlds is actually good with Bizarre. We're just going to take the Crit Rare of Bahamut though. And there's Big Daddy Grizzlebrand. And we pass a lot of stuff like this. I'd love this go to Lotus. Wall of Roots would be good. Alright, so we've got plenty of stuff to reoccur now. Could use a couple more ways to put it in the graveyard. Or reoccur. Deranged Hermit is fine because it actually puts 4 1/1s into play too. But I don't love it. We'll just take this Abrupt Decay. I think my first Holiday Q video was also a green blue one. Oh, sorry, I see you got some chat. Yeah, you're the only viewer right now, so that's cool. We do post these on YouTube as well. I mean I. And I use open broadcast software. So. Ulamog. It can't go in our graveyard, so that's not great. I think I'll take this Worn Power Stone. We could take a Putrid Imp. But since we have like the Batter Skull and the Worm Coil and just a little bit of ramp anyways, I think the Worn Power Stone is actually fine. Angel Serenity could work. Diabolic Edict. Strip Mine, Wooded Foothills. Those are all fine. We'll take the Uwin's Prowler. Sylvan Library is really good too. But the Prowler has a creature, so we can sack it with the Reoccurring Nightmare. We can also discard cards with it as well to put stuff in our graveyard. Overgrown Tomb would be nice. Library would be good too, but we'll take the Prowler. And I think we'll just take the Murderous Cut. Murderous Cut or Chrome Mox. We'll take the Murderous Cut. I'm not really in the video, am I? Fix my camera. The Thran Dynamo came back. Crazy. Did not expect that to come back. So, sweet. We could take the Elves or the Barrel Rights. As much as I would like Elves, I think I'm just going to take the Barrel Rights. I think we can find another Mana Dork. Entomb is fine. Wall of Root came back. Pretty sweet. Alright, things are going our way. I'm not playing that. Putrid It came back. We could take Green Sun Zenith. I think I just like the Imp better. Alright, the only thing that can make this better is if we do open Living Death. That would be sick. Or get past it. We've got stuff to power out. I don't know if I want corpse dance. We'll see. Put another void right there. See if I can move this camera to a better spot. Nope, that's not good. A little bit better. Okay, we got the Basalt Monolith. Ancestral Visions if we were blue. Actually, we're going to take the Mana Vault. Dark Ritual would be fine. Oracle would be fine. Isolated Chapel would be fine. Yeah, Bob is awesome with Reanimator. We can hit ourselves for 18 on 2 turns. Yeah, we're going to take the Mana Vault here. Okay, so Sylvan would be good. Bayou would be good. I think I'm just going to take the Damnation. Actually, I'm going to take the Liliana. Yeah, I could draw Grizzlebrand into Craterhoof and take 16 back to back. Liliana allows us to discard and also sack creatures. Damnation. I really would like Damnation. I really like Carrot and I really like the Bayou. So, any of this stuff would be good. Yeah, let's just take Lily. So we got a couple different things going on. We can kind of ramp stuff out if we need to. Or we can recurring nightmare stuff. We're gonna take this Vampiric Tutor. Scrubland would be good. Mirror Bassful I'm cool with. Elvish Mystic I'm cool with. Tutor is just good. Stupid camera. What am I doing playing with the camera? Okay. Harmonize or Bargain. Either way, we're drawing some cards. The question is, how do we want to do it? With Bargain, we're going to take the Harmonize. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So Tolarian Academy is not exactly what we want to do. Even if it's off color, just be able to get a mana that can produce multiple mana. We don't have enough mana for Tolarian Academy. We can just take this Wall Blossoms, draws this card, we can recurring Nightmare it back. Not the greatest, but it works. I think Faithless Looting would actually be pretty good too. Maybe I should have taken that Faithless Looting. So we've got Ultimate Price and Godless Shrine. I think I want to just take this Godless Shrine. It allows us to flash back the Unbearable Rights. I'm not doing Blight still. I'll just do that. We got it late. We got ourselves a Living Death, so pretty sweet. Yeah. Exactly what we wanted. Massacre Worm is awesome to put in our graveyard. Yep. Things are going right for us today. Let's see. We are going to cut some stuff. Like, I don't know if I want Murder's Cut. Don't think I want Corpse Dance. Just make sure this Kiki Jiki doesn't, we don't lose any Kiki Jiki nonsense. So do we want Bayou or Sylvan Caryatid? They both do good things. I think let's take the Sylvan Caryatid though. Man, our lane's rough, though we are only playing 2 colors. This helps color fixing and ramps us. Jeez, we're just getting everything that we want. Bargain came back, so we can play that too if we want. Jeez, nobody's playing Tolarian Academy? That's crazy. Do we take the Faithless Looting? No, I would take the Faithless Looting, but our mana is just really constrained. Well, the question now is, do we run the Tolarian Academy? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. Is that enough? And only 3 of them are early, so I'm feeling the answer is no. So I'm going to move that to the sideboard for now. Alright, so let's figure this monstrosity out. Alright, so we've got plenty of good stuff to ramp out to. I don't want Bargain. I'm pretty sure on that. I don't want Garrick. Don't know if I want Gruul Signet. Don't know if I want Abrupt Decay. Don't think I want Braids. Don't think I want Dragon Lord Atarka. That gives us a bunch of 2-drops and a 1-drop to Reoccurring Nightmare with. Then we also have Living Death. Man, we never saw Acidic Slime. That was disappointing. You can count Mana Vault as almost a mana, so we're at like 25. Do we want Crater Hoof? Because we've got, 6. I think we only need 6 of these big creatures. I don't think we need all 3 of these 8-drops. So do we cut one of them? And if we do, is it Crater Hoof? What does everyone think? Jeff, build this deck for me. I still have cuts to make. I think all of these creatures are fine. I might need to cut one of the 8-drops. Alright, let's just take Critter Hoof out for now. Batterskull's kind of like a creature. So out the vault, we're at 24. Tutor's good, Entomb's good, Liliana's good. Harmonize? Do we cut Harmonize? Or do we cut one of these walls, like we cut Wall of Blossoms? Yeah. Well, the sickest thing is if they're both in our grave. If Craterhoof and Mere Battlefield are in our graveyard, and then we live in death, and then we just win. But I mean, we're gonna do that with almost anything, anyways. So the question is, what's my last cut here? And you can go turn 1 Mana Vault into Worn Power Stone into Thran Dynamo, and then we're just casting whatever. I think 13 creatures is good. Maybe we just cut this Worn Power Stone. Or the Thran Dynamo, maybe? Oh, what do I do, Jeff? What do I do? I like the Embarrel Rights. Maybe we just cut the Embarrel Rights. We just go Recurring Nightmare, Living Death, or just hardcast everything. How does that look? Early creatures, 2 discard outlets. We have an Entomb to put stuff in the graveyard. Liliana we can discard with. Yeah, Batterskull. Maybe you're right. Maybe Batterskull's just the thing to cut. So we take Batterskull out, bring back Embarrel Rights. I think that looks better. We got ways to gain life with Wormcoil, Grizzlebrand, of course. If we had more elves, I think Craterhoof would be better. If we had like the 1-drops. I don't want to play Bazaar. I don't think Bazaar fits our deck, even though we do want to put stuff in our graveyard. I just think, yeah, let's do that. We'll play this Godless Shrine. Yeah, I think that's fine. It gives us 9. Oh, maybe we go 8, 7. And that gives us 8 forests, 8 swamps, and 1. Maybe. There we go. Let's do that. Alright, so this is what we're going to battle with. On to round 1. Shut up. Jeff. Yes, I cut Batterskull because you told me to cut Batterskull.